Hi everyone, All Designs here, and this is part 2 of the Hobby Boss 1/32 scale B-24D Liberator build. So as you can see, we've done more work to the plane, and we've moved into the radio room. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to go, why are you doing all this? You're never going to see all that detail. And, you know, you're right, you're not going to see all this detail. It's probably a big waste of time, but you know what? I'm having fun doing it, and this hopefully will just show people what was in the plane during that time, right? I'm taking basically all the time to investigate interior photos online, and compiling basically a hodgepodge of pictures and coming up with the best result that I can come up with of what this looked like at the time. And this is what I've come up with so far. Also too, if you are building this kit and are thinking, I want to do some battle damage with, a big flak burst, where the radio compartment is. And, I don't know what the interior looks like, but I want to do damage, like right here. This will give the model builder or whoever's building this model kit and wants to see my videos, an idea, right? That's why I do this. So here we go, right? So let's just kind of maybe put the naysayers out there to bed. And also too, you're building a model kit. This is fun. Why not, right? Now, with saying that, if you are thinking, okay, now I want to buy this kit, this looks cool. This stuff does not come with the model kit. I'm going to put, got to say that, right? You're going to get the chair, you're going to get the tables, and, like the bulkhead pieces, things like that. That's it. All this radio equipment does not come with the kit. All this radio equipment you see is for the HK B-17. This right here, this is the radio room from the B-17. So I've actually have a bunch of B-17 kits, and I thought, what, I'll cannibalize, one of the ones that's kind of been wrecked that I started. Now, that's going to sound sad to anyone who's been watching my B-17 builds. So I will be starting a new B-17 build in the future because the one I did start is kind of wrecked. I tried to work with other people, and it just kind of fell apart. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So I will be restarting a brand new B-17 project in the future and do it a little more correctly, let's just say. And let's just leave it there. So anyhow, the radio room equipment is as accurate as I could probably get it for the material that's out there. So do I have it right? Do I have it wrong? I have no idea. So if anyone out there, can help with this, then great. Especially for this table right here. I can't seem to find any reference material for what goes on that table. Lots for that one, but not much so for that one. So that would be great. So moving on, the radio equipment for right there, the one that's standing up like speakers, that one is actually that one right there. I just cut two of those off. Now, all the detail that you see, that's all Edward. But the plastic itself, I just cut and stacked. So that's why you're seeing equipment right there. And then, of course, the little, it looks like a little generator unit or whatever. That's all from the B-17. All the radio equipment you see. The lamp, that's from the B-17. That's a Navigators lamp. Again, the photos that I seen from the B-24, some had it, hanging from the roof. Some had the lamp sticking out of the side of the fuselage. One photo I seen, it was on the desk. So I just chose the desk. So this one right here, this one will actually go on the side of the fuselage when the time comes. That's why I have it in the shot here. And of course the first aid kit, that's an Edward first aid kit. I have no idea where they placed first aid kits on the B-24, but that just seemed like a logical spot. Plus it filled in, wall space because it's a pretty bare wall. Now, someone in the comment section in part 1, said there's a lot of pin marks in this kit. And you know what? There is. You're right. There's one there. There's, a bunch there. It is kind of horrible, but hopefully that'll all be hidden once this is all closed up. Also, too, I forgot to mention in the part 1 is after I had painted this and did all that, I actually used a Starship 5th Obtalong and my oil paints there. Did like a wash, and that's why it's all kind of dirtied up. Forgot to mention that. Also, too, those white things behind the console. This is just like when they did the instructions for the console, they did a color call out for the panels, and I'm actually just using that color call out. I don't know if you can see it right by the yokes. You could see right through the yokes, sorry, through the panel. You could see right through for some reason, so I'm using that to hide. Again, the panel is very questionable, so that's what that's there for. I forgot to mention that. But again, do a wash, like you can see, just to dirty it up a bit. That wall here is not glued in right now. I just have it in there because there's some more, stuff to go underneath. I just didn't want to go that far just yet. There's a ladder and whatnot to go there. That right here, that little piece right here where my finger is, that's a photo etch part. Don't forget to put that in. A little bit tricky, especially if you're using super glue. You got to get it in there right quick, otherwise it'll glue or like harden right away. But this piece right here, this whole piece is a PE piece, but you'll see it in the instructions. And of course, I do the paint chipping and whatnot, a high traffic area, because that's where they step up and down. So it's a fairly important thing to do. And then the seat belts, again, that's the same set of seat belts I used for the pilot and co-pilot there. I haven't glued in the seat. It can swivel. When it comes time to actually putting the plane together, I will glue the seat into wherever I really want to put it. But I think that's an appropriate place to put it. And of course, I got the headphones there. I think that might be an appropriate place to keep them as well. Hanging on the wall. That's from Edward as well. And then I think that's an extinguisher right there. It does not come with this set, but I have seen historical photos of it there as well. So there we go. I think the radio room is done for the most part. I mean, obviously, if you're wondering what those, open holes are, that's for another part to come underneath. So again, more hiding will have to be done there. But I think the radio room's done. It'd be nice to know what goes on that table. But again, once the walls are all closed up, you can see the radio room. You're not going to see much unless I leave the top turret not glued in. So because the top turret I think will sit right about here. So someone could take the top turret off and look in. Or if you're looking through the canopy, you might see a little bit. But hey, we're building a model kit here, guys. Let's have some fun. So thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I look forward to your comments on this. Take care.